Hello, welcome to another episode of Langrisser. I don't think I need to actually specify like what episode this is, considering it'll be down at the title. And the important thing is that you know what I'll be discussing in which video. That way, if you want to look back and see certain points which I mentioned, then it'll be a lot easier for you to find that specific video. So today we are going to talk about join battle. It is something that only occur 1 hour a day, and it occurs during the time of 21 hours, which is their time 9 p.m. and it only lasts until 10 p.m. their time again. So you want to make sure that whatever their time is to you, you want to be available because the rewards are good. There is a 2-time daily reward over there, and yeah, you'll be missing out if you don't do it. Now, this is going to be the last thing that actually has a time frame which requires you to be there, or something that you need to note. So previously we talked about the burgers, which is, if I come over to my missions, the first serving that gives you 2 burgers, second serving, and these are the time that you need to log in. As long as you log in, you will get these burgers, and each burger gives you 50 bread, and bread are basically stamina, which later can be translated into experience. So technically you're gaining experience just by logging in. The other thing that has a time frame that you need to note is the arena. So arena is available during certain particular time, which is listed over here. Again, all these time is based on their time, and you have to refer to their time. Find out how much you're lagging, or if your time is ahead of them, how much is that, and then figure out what is it for you, what time is it for you. So here, as you can see, for them it's from noon to 1, and from 7 to 9. Now we are going to do the last thing that you need to know about the timing, which is join battle. The icon will pop out, so you can click here, or you can straight go to secret round, click limited time, and this would be it, the first one. So as you can see, there's a daily reward of 2 turns. It's a team only, you can't really go in and solo it. So what you want to do is you click on it, click on team, and then you come over here. This is the part where you find a teammate. So depending on which level you want to go in and try. So what you want to do is, let's say you want to join this one, the easier way is to click automatic matching, and you'll search for players that wants to join this. Now as you can see, it says approximately 2 players in front of you, so you have to wait for that many people to find a party first. Or if you're smart and you see that there's nobody here who's creating a party, a team, so what you can do is you can be the one that creates the party, and obviously it gets full immediately. Now the next step that you want to do is you want to look through and see who is the stronger one. You should put the stronger one in front. That way actually I'm not too sure. I think join party is 2 player each, because if any other party that you create in the secret realm, they are 5 players, and the 3rd player will be only able to pick 1 character to join. So in join battle it's different. You can have up to 6 players, and everyone can have 2. So it doesn't really matter the alignment, but in this match, player 1 and player 2 kind of have to work together because they have to go through. Okay, one of them is asking me to hurry up. Let me see. What am I using? I have for archer, this guy's cavalry. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna use my tank just in case. Okay, they are. Come on, try to make a video here. Relax. So yeah, time is very important, because if you think about it, the longer they spend in a game, the less game they can play within this hour, the less join battle they can join. So everyone's trying to rush, which means that I will have to rush as well. Hopefully everything plays out fine. So of course you want to bring your best characters. Just so you know, every single one of them is using an SSR except for me. I'm using the 2 default characters. I feel so sorry. Like, I can imagine if I spend actual money playing this game and I have like really godly characters and I go into a really hard game to find all the other players using like cheap characters, I would be somewhat pissed. But yeah, so this is the situation now because, you know, I like to torture myself, and we are playing through with default characters and rares. It's a little bit hard for me to explain what's going on because the screen is constantly shifting from one player to another. But the idea is that you have to kill every single enemy, and you need to work your way from top to bottom. At the highest floor, there is an NPC that will help you fight if the enemy gets too close to the top. So let's say if you're not doing so well, you can actually retreat to the back and kind of lure the enemy to that NPC, and he will help you, or I mean she will help you. Holy crap. Okay, so let's see if I can even take him out. Oh, how did I get damage? I don't know how I got damage. Wasn't paying attention. So luckily this is intermediate. The enemy levels, let me check. Yeah, let's click on one. Is 28, so it's not too bad. My characters, they are 31. So the guy that's been hurrying us seems to have a connection issue. In this round today, you have this scenario where you're coming down from a hill and you're trying to kill every single one. Maybe tomorrow you have a escort mission where you have to escort an NPC, and there'll be like ambushes that comes in and you need to defend kind of thing. And then maybe another day it'll be a slightly different one. So it's always kind of fun to be coming in with other players and play together to try and make things work. So right now the third player is on auto. Whenever they go on auto, you can actually see a symbol over here that says auto. For example, if I were to click auto, you can see a symbol auto next to my name. So that is one way to go through really quickly. But I actually want to play this. This too is kind of weak right now, so I should find a way to try and... Oh wait, there's one little flyer in front of me that is weaker. I'm gonna try and heal him. I just realized that the player 1 does not have a healer, so does player 3 apparently. So it seems like they are trying to rush the game. So when you have healer, most of the time the game drags on, because instead of dealing damage and moving forward, you are actually healing and then being more defensive-ish. So now that he has more health, he's more confident in attacking. Go forth, making me proud. Now if you understand the terrain enough, you wouldn't be in a situation like me, because I wasn't paying attention and stuff. I'm actually at a point where it's gonna take me a really long time to go anywhere. I think I can cross over the river, but then it's gonna take time. So let's just try and get there. But yeah, you can't jump down these slopes, so you're kind of stuck at this cup situation. So although they don't have a healer, his flyer can heal after every move. It's one of his passive abilities, that particular character. It's the SSR, and that passive is really good, as you can see. I'm not too sure what he wants. Maybe he wants me to heal him again, but I want to help over here. Okay, I can't really reach. I'm gonna use my guard, you know, in case something weird happens. I'm gonna heal him. Now it would be a lot faster if I went with a flyer and a healer. Since I could heal, it would be a lot faster. Okay, I think I can deal with this guy. The problem is this 2 warriors is coming out. This is the problem because Lancers are weak against infantries. So if they manage to get up, I would be in a lot of trouble. So as you can see, I got a debuff from his attack, which reduces my defense by 30%. Yikes. So what I want to do is I want to heal him first, because heal actually has the ability to remove debuffs. So there you go, it's gone. So now I have better defense, and I killed him with an ability. That ability gives me, it's called, what is it called? Power Stab, and it gives me a buff. So right now I have a buff on. That buff changes my defense to assist my damage, which is really good, especially for a defender type character. So now my attack is also high, my defense is also good, and it's like Cloud9. Okay, not too bad. So what I can do is, if I stand here and use Barb, I can protect this flyer. So if they were to attack him, yeah, I can protect my healer as well. So let me help with this here. So right now my Lancer is protecting an area of 2 blocks. So anything within 2 blocks is being protected by my Lancer. So he attacked, I couldn't protect him from taking damage when he's the one that's attacking. He moved away from my 2 blocks, which means that if the enemy decides to attack him, I won't be able to help. But the enemy decides to attack my healer, so I block that. Guard my healer. Sadly, again, infantry is really good against Lancers, so I took a lot of damage there. And he dies. Nice. Victory. Okay, let's take a look at rewards and see, at least to you, if you would think that it is worth your time logging in during this time and also spending time playing this game. So most of the stuff that you get is presents that you give to your heroes. You can see that there's 2 over here that has this red icon. This means that if you are in a team, in a party, and you have 2 other players, you get an extra loot or extra chance of dropping something. So in this case, my extra loot from, let's say, player 1, I got this, and from player 3, I got this. If one of the player is a friend, you'll get another extra loot, and it has a blue icon with a friendship symbol that I think it's 2 hands holding or something. So yeah, so that is how it works. This kind of promotes people to be playing with other people more often, and also to be friends with each other and play with each other. Now, let's go and take a look at what is the gifts for. So I want to talk about this for a really long time, but then I never really got to. So over here is the bond, and this is your main character. Every single time you have a relationship with any of the heroes, you will have all these numbers. So my relationship with Lance and also this guy, which is Lester, is the best. So it's 8, and the rest I keep it at 5. The reason why I keep it at 5, except for these guys, because I don't use them at all. So if you were to give him gifts, and his friendship, it will increase. Once it reaches to level 5, you can see it unlocks one of sort of like a I want to say perk. Okay, so it unlocks some kind of bond effect. There you go, it's called a bond effect. And it also gives you 15 crystals, so that is good. So that is why I kept those that I use at level 5 or bond love level 5. And then these 2, the reason why I have them at higher level is because they have something called the Gate of Fate. Basically, this means that they themselves has their own special storyline and you can play with them to see things from their perspective, or see what they have been through in the past. So for example, this guy, because he has it, I can actually play through and get loots. So this one, I can get his shard, which then I can use to upgrade his star. I also can get some presents, and then at level 8. So you realize that it's at level 8. The reason why it's at level 8 is because at level 8, you unlock the second one. And at level 13, if I get him to a bond level of 13, then I'll unlock the next one, and then this is 18, and so on and so forth. So far, among the characters that I've been using, only this two has the Gate of Fate. The rest doesn't have it yet, or rather they probably will not have it. I don't think the developer is going to add it such that they will have it. So I'm focusing all my chances of doing the Gate of Fate. Every single day you can do this 9 times, and every single sort of stage you can only do once. So in a way, you want to have 9 stages that you want to repeatedly done every single day, preferably a stage that provides with shards, so that way you can level up your character. And so right now I could only clear 3. I haven't cleared Land's second stage. This guy, I've cleared both his stages. I need to unlock the level 13 one to go for the 3rd stage. So currently I only could do 3 out of 9, but hopefully by tomorrow I would clear his second one, and I can do 4 every single day until maybe we unlock more, and then we can use all 9 of them. But it's probably not going to be anytime soon, because the level gap between each stage is kind of huge. Like for example, the first stage is only level 25, but the second stage is a level 30. So I'm guessing maybe when you unlock the level 13 one, it's gonna be maybe 35. So my level is not there yet. I'm only level 30. Okay. So with that, I have covered the join battle, and I've showed you how it's done. Make sure again, if possible, whenever you go to the secret realm, you want to do all these things within a team, because in a team you get all those extra loots. The only thing that you need to note is that certain missions, like for example the gym, they require you to unlock one of the level yourself before it unlocks the next one. So if I go to team, if I go and team with someone and did this particular level over here, it's not going to unlock this level. So if I want to unlock this level, I have to go in and solo this to unlock this. After you solo, you'll get a very special pretty blue icon, like a ball here. And what this does is that anytime if you do repeat that mission in team or alone, you'll get extra 30% stats, and also it restores your health after every single action, which kind of makes things a lot faster, because technically you don't need a healer anymore. So that is why doing it alone is also important, but you want to do it alone just to unlock the higher levels, and for in any other time you want to do it in team so that you can get the extra loot. So with that said, I think I can end my video for today, and I need to go and continue to do my next join battle, because I still have one more daily reward before the time ends. Anyways, with that, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Hi, thank you for watching till the end. I hope that you will consider subscribing to help the growth of this channel. Like and comment down below to let me know if you like to see more of this particular content. And finally, click the bell icon so that you will not miss any of my new upcoming videos. I wish you a pleasant day. Bye bye.